Hey, I'm back. Yeah, sorry. January is a pretty rough month for me mentally, so that's why I didn't post anything last week. But anyway, since I'm about 85% sure that I'm gonna get the Nintendo Switch, I thought, hey, I'll show off my Wii U collection. Now, the Wii U is kind of like Nintendo's Dreamcast. You know, I think it's possible that maybe in like the 2020s. People started saying, like, I wonder what the Wii U was like. Maybe I'll buy one of some of the games, check it out. Because the Wii U, much like the Dreamcast, the Wii U had some really good games, but it didn't sell well. Mainly, I think there's three reasons. One was lack of third-party support. Two, the casual audience from the Wii didn't really carry over, which kind of delivers to the third reason, which is the poor marketing. Nevertheless, the Wii U that I bought mine in August of 2014, I was planning to buy it sooner, but I was like, I don't know, I just put it off. Anyway, so yeah, let's just get to the games. First we have Super Mario Maker. This is, you know, everything else is in alphabetical order. This one I'm showing off first because it's in a box, so I don't really put it. Anyway, but this game is absolutely amazing. It's, to be honest, the best way to put it, your only limit is your imagination. It's just, oh my god, it's phenomenal. And hopefully they port it to the Switch, because I never played the 3DS version, but it seems like it would be, I don't know, it feels like it would be too clustered or something, but I just, you know, so hopefully they port it to the Switch for those who have never played it, you know, on the Wii U or whatever. Next we have Bayonetta II, which was a Wii U exclusive, and it also includes the first Bayonetta game, so it's actually a really good deal. These are also being ported to the Switch, which they also have a third one coming out. Yeah, very good game, by the way. And we have Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I haven't played this in a while, but it's a really good game. Also being ported to the Switch, quite a few of these are. And it's kind of cool, you can actually play as Cranky Kong in this game. Well, sort of. You can have him as your partner, so it's got all the years of him, like, bragging. Now he can actually show off what he's been bragging about, his skills, if you will. Next we got DuckTales Remastered, which was actually on all the other systems and platforms, but I was like, so well, I'm getting a new system, I'm getting the Wii U, and since the game technically originated on a Nintendo console, the NES, so I was like, I'll get the Wii U version. And it's a great remaster, a great remake, even though I vaguely remember the NES game from when I was a kid, because I'm pretty sure my brother rented it. But yeah, the remaster is really good. You know, if you want to, on any system or platform, it's a great game. Definitely worth picking up if you haven't already. And then we have Game & Wario, which is basically like the WarioWare games, but use the gamepad. You know, it's you get all kinds of little wacky collectibles and stuff. It's a pretty fun little game. I haven't played it in ages, but because that's the thing. You know, when I get the Switch, I'm keeping my Wii U because I'm a hoarder. You know, I still have all my old consoles, and I do still play them all. Next we got, this is one of the games that actually made me buy the Wii U, Hyrule Warriors, because I know some people find the Dynasty Warriors games kind of repetitive, but I love those games, and I think that's why I have a thing for repetitiveness, like, not even just with video games, but in general. Oh, this game is so awesome, especially since Dynasty Warriors games, to me, are always, one of the things they're well known for is, like, those rock and heavy metal themes, so it's kind of cool here, and, like, the Legend of Zelda theme and, like, heavy metal. Of course, a lot of people have done that for years, but that's beside the point. Yeah, very good game. I love this game. Next we have Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, which is basically, it's like Kirby Canvas Curse, which I believe was on the DS. I don't think it was the 3DS. I'm pretty sure it was the DS, but, you know, again, in this one, it's actually all like clay animation, which is kind of cool. And I read somewhere, I don't know if it's true or not, but supposedly that all that clay animation is actually like handmade, like it wasn't done on a computer or something, which I don't know, I kind of doubt that, but still, it's pretty cool. But yeah, very good game. The music is, it's not the greatest Kirby game, you know, it's more of a gimmicky Kirby game, but the music is really good. And it's a fun game. Just need a drink of water. pick up the 2 games I dropped. Pardon me. Okay. And of course, Legend of Zelda, the Breath of the Wild. This game is absolutely amazing. You know, especially whether it's the Wii U or the Switch version, because this was originally designed for the Wii U, and then they decided, like, oh, let's port it to the Switch. It'll make a great launch title. I'm not going to buy it again, most likely, but I've dumped so many hours into this game, and I'm not even done with it yet. It's because I love the exploring, just going around, looking around, and oh man, and just, you know, I like completing a lot of side quests. I'm trying to find a lot of the shrines. I think I found 88 of them so far. I'm not going to try and find all of them, but I'm just, like I said, I just love the exploring. And the other thing is because I jump around with games and consoles. Like, I'll play this day, this that day, and stuff, so that's another reason I haven't gotten beaten that yet. But that's beside the point. Next we have Lego City Undercover, which I'm pretty sure this was also ported to the Switch. And I think it's on other systems, too. It's an okay game. It's pretty much it's basically just Grand Theft Auto, but with Legos. And, of course, Mario Kart 8, which is... this game is a blast, especially when you play it online, which is why, if you don't have a Wii U and you get the Switch, definitely get Mario Kart 8 or Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, because the online multiplayer is so much fun. Funny thing, I like, when it comes to the online multiplayer, I like playing internationally, so you play with people around the world, because that's a lot of fun. And naturally, when you play with people from Japan, they're really good. And I remember one time, I think it was 12 people? Yeah, I think it was a full house. We were doing Rainbow Road with people from all around the world, including, like, at least 3 people from Japan. And remember, this is Rainbow Road. I came in first place. Like, I was just like, wow! I was shocked. Next one, yeah, Mighty Number 9. Not sure why I bought the Wii U version, but this was supposed to be the successor to Mega Man. It's not great. I mean, it's not as bad as people make it out to be, but I did enjoy it. Like, some of the enemies are kind of cool. I'll show you the artwork in here, I guess. The thing, like, let's see if I can find a couple of them. Like, here's one, for example, if you can see them. I know some people are like, oh, but the thing is, the game, it could have been better, you know, but I thought it was pretty good. It basically, where was I? I just lost my train of thought. For the most part, it does kind of play like Mega Man, which was the most important thing to me. There are some things that take, and one unique aspect that I thought was really cool was that the 8 bosses actually come back to help you throughout the stages. 2 common complaints that I will agree with is that the graphics are very poor, especially on the explosions. I don't see how it looks like pizza, though, but... and the other thing is that the voice acting is awful. But in a way, it's like, I feel like that game was kind of like a big slap in the face to Capcom, because maybe it paved the way for Mega Man 11. Like, Capcom was like, okay, we get it, you guys want Mega Man, that game, you know, he tried his best, it didn't work, alright, we'll give you Mega Man 11, so, just a thought. Next we have the NES Remix Pack, which actually has both the games, NES Remix and NES Remix 2, which, because I think they were individually on the 3DS or something like that, but, the first one has, like, I think, like, 20 NES games, and the second one has, like, 20 more or something like that, and it's, here comes the cat. It's like all these little mini challenges and stuff that you can do. Here comes the cat. Seriously? Anyway, this is a really good game. Hopefully, what I'd really love to see is an SNES remix game. That would be awesome. Yes. Next we have Nintendo Land. This was basically like the Wii Sports of the Wii U. Came bundled with the system. A lot of people didn't like it. I thought it was pretty fun. It's just a bunch of mini games with like Nintendo franchises. Pardon me. The characters kind of look like the characters from the other games or franchises. They almost look like they're made out of Tinker Toys or something. Keep burping. Must be the cat. Next we have Pikmin 3. Never really got into Pikmin that much, but it's a series I've wanted to check out, and then when it became a Nintendo Select, I was like, ooh, sweet, the third one that is. So, yeah, good game. I'll obviously try the other ones out on GameCube at some point. But then we have Pokken Tournament, which is basically a cross between Pokemon and Tekken. You know, very good fighting game, especially if you like fighting games and Tekken and whatnot. And this again was ported to the Switch. Ironically, my favorite Pokemon of all time is Scyther, and his evolved form, Scizor, is also pretty cool. And, of course, the Switch version, you know, I'm not buying this game again, but of course, Scizor is a playable character in the Switch version. You know, maybe when it's $20 or something, I might get it again, but I don't know. It seems a little silly to buy the game again just for one character. I mean, there's other new characters, but that's the only one that really, yeah. Next we have Sonic Lost World, which... I'll leave it at that. Splatoon, big console seller. Of course, Splatoon 2, which is on the Wii, Switch. Very good game. I was really excited for this. It has that like great 90s urban feel to it. At least I think it does, which is probably one of the reasons I love it so much. It's almost like, I think I've said this before, but Adam Koralik really stated it best. It's pretty much like a kid's version of Gears of War, or a more family-friendly version of Gears of War, so to speak. Next we have Star Fox Guard, which is a tower defense game. It came bundled with Star Fox Zero, so it's an okay game. Tower defenses aren't really my thing. But it's still kind of cool to see a Star Fox spin-off title. Maybe we'll see more in the future. Well, since I mentioned that game, obviously I have Star Fox Zero, which I bought on launch day, and I love this game. You know, I understand that it is like, you know, like, oh, it's a port of the, I mean, not a port, but a remake of the N64 game. Yeah, we get it. But still, it's a great game. Because I think replayability varies from person to person. Sometimes I'll play the game or certain levels just for the sake of playing them. That's why the game does kind of lack. Like, it could have used some more modes. Like, I would love to see an endurance mode. That would be awesome. Or even just an online multiplayer. That definitely would have helped it sell more. But, you know, so hopefully, if they port this to the Switch, which I feel like maybe they will, hopefully, because I don't think they would let the Star Fox franchise, like, die on the Wii U, but, you know, hopefully they'll port this to the Switch and add some more content, like some of those modes I mentioned. And, of course, we have Super Smash Bros. Wii U, another one of the games that made me buy the system. Because that was the thing, I was like, I had a 3DS, and I was like, do I want to just get it on here? Do I want to just run it into the camera? I was like, do I want to just get it on the 3DS, or should I get the Wii U? And, like, of course, there were other games that got my attention on the Wii U, so I was like, screw it, I'll buy the Wii U. So, because I have played the 3DS version of this game. I played it at like a Target or something. It feels too cluttered together, like on such a small screen. But yeah, it's such a great Smash Bros. Game. Probably like the most well balanced one that's ever been made. And if it's possible, if it might be like, I feel like maybe they'll port this to the Switch and then maybe make another one. Like if there was another Smash Brothers Smash Switch, I guess you could call it, probably like 2020 or something. But that's more of like an E3 type announcement, you know. Coming down to the last three, or technically four, we have New Super Mario Bros. U, which also came with New Luigi U, Super Luigi Wii U, whatever. This came bundled with the system, or at least the one that I bought, and it's a very good Mario game. You know, there's very many different versions of this Mario game on like the DS and 3DS and Wii and whatnot, but yeah, good game. It's a lot like Super Mario Bros. 3. Wonderful 101. This is kind of like a cross between Pikmin and Beautiful Joe. I thought it was a really good game. You know, the cutscenes are kind of like comics, and hopefully, it's very underrated. I feel like hopefully this will get ported to the Switch, or even if they just make a sequel, or both. The only real flaw is that the controls take some getting used to, because, like, for example, you can see him using his giant fist. Like, each character has a different weapon. The thing is, In order to do that type of stuff, you have to make like a little symbol on the gamepad. Probably the hardest one is, here he is, the yellow guy uses a hammer. You have to make kind of like a lollipop shape. It's a pain in the ass, but I don't know, it's a good game. Not great, but good. And coming down to the last one, we have Zombie Wii U, which, gonna be honest with you, I didn't play this that much. But it is pretty cool because it utilizes both screens. You know, you can use the gamepad screen to focus on, like, you know, go through your backpack, and then you can use the other screen to see if anybody's planning to attack you. And it's about as much as I can say, because like I said, I didn't play this game that much. I will play it more, but I just haven't gotten around to it. But, yep, that's my whole Wii U collection, folks. So, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to this channel. And I'll see you next time. So, thanks for watching, y'all.